Well, here I am on my street with my buddy Dan and Sean. We're going to fly. Sean's going to fly his drone, and I'm going to fly mine. Both have DJI standards, Phantom standards. So I'm getting ready to take off and do a 180. I'm not new to the game of RC, but I haven't flown my DJI Phantom too often. Anyway, here we are. Going to look at each other. Sean's going to grab his Phantom and get ready to take off with it. We're going to fly up and just sort of look around a little bit, see if I can keep the camera on him. Not really going to use my monitor on my app. I'm going to mostly just do it by eye and down on the ground. Here I'm going to fly right by Sean's head, a few feet away. He don't really care. I asked him what he thought. He said he didn't think too much. Excuse me. At the top of this tree right here, you can see that's about a 100-foot high tree. There's a couple of eagles that live in the neighborhood. They're seasonal, and they sit up in that tree pretty much every day before I bought my drone. And since I bought my drone, I've only seen him up there once, and when I saw the one of the eagles, I had the doctor's appointment. So anyway, I didn't get to break out the drone and get a film. So anyway, we're both using prop guards. I actually have red front prop guards. Found that to be quite useful in not having to concentrate too much on which way my drone and the camera is facing. I have since I made this video, I slowed my gimbal down speed for up and down, slowed that down quite a bit, and I think that's going to make for better transitions of the camera angle. Anyway, we're going to fly up to around, Sean takes off. I think we're around 120 feet in the beginning. That may be about where we stay. It's a little higher than that tree I was telling you about. So anyway, with a little more practice, I should be able to get the gimbal speed up to par. This is Southwest Florida. It's February. It's beautiful weather. Temperatures in the 70s. I see the Phantom there now. I decided I'm going to fly a little closer. And that's what I do. Sean was using the DJI Go app, and I was using the Litchi app. I did notice that the altitudes for both apps were slightly different. I don't remember which was higher or which was lower, but I do remember when I was asking him his altitude, they were not jiving. Of course, when you're looking up that high, it's hard to tell. This is when I decided to try to do a 360 degree around him. And of course I wasn't looking at my app, I was just looking up. And I knew I was turning too much on my radius because I wasn't. So then I slow down a little bit and he comes back in the frame. There he is. And then after that I'm gonna fly backwards and see how that was gonna work out with him following me. The key to that would be not flying exactly. You'd have to turn a little bit differently than you would if you were just using yaw, which is what I was doing. I was just flying along straight backwards and using yaw to turn. And of course, when I turned quicker, he would come out of frame. Got plenty of water here. Canals everywhere except on my street. Anyway, it looks like I may have lost the drone there. If I remember correctly, Sean's going to start flying off on his own in just a second to kind of look over the neighborhood. This was his first time flying over in my neighborhood. He's used to flying around his neighborhood. So anyway, invited him over. Here we take a little look, see. She was sleeping right above where you were sleeping, right next to the cat food in the box.
Yeah, I saw. Two of them did.
Yeah, one jumped on my hoodie. One jumped on my hoodie and said, "Oh, this smells like Daddy. I'm gonna lay on it." So anyway, that's what's going on. And I've been sitting here watching a video I made, and I was doing a voiceover recording to see how that works. Oh, I see Sean in the drone in there, and he takes off over toward Lake Michigan.
It is on that couch. I got some cold, and I got to get up from here.
Oh, well, that's cool. I'm glad you came out. It's a little warmer out here. That right down there on the bottom left is Lake Michigan, and the river we've been looking at is the Caloosahatchee River. Just in case anybody was wondering. Oh, I see Sean over there again. Of course, I didn't know he was in my frame when I was sitting there. And pan down over the canal. So anyway, I've learned that these drones, you can get a pretty good view of your neighbors if you were wanting to hook at. We're not close up, of course. There's absolutely no zooming in on anybody. You have to fly right up into somebody's face to zoom in. That's Lake Michigan, is what they call it. They called it. I guess you can figure out where I live by looking at that. I'm actually talking to a recorder on the computer and looking at my video, so then I know kind of what's going on. And this camera doesn't record any audio, So I figured I would take the video and do an audio recording of it on it, and then plaster my recording over top of it. See how